Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Melt with Nat and Jack. I'm Natalie. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. Welcome back. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I was going to try to film this last night when I got home, but I was so mentally drained from the weekend in a good way. But if I don't feel 100% to film, I just don't, because I like when I film, I want to like feel 100% physically, mentally, and would rather do it that way than come on when I feel tired. I don't want to give you guys like all of me and my thoughts all into what I warmed all week and burned all week and like talk to you guys. So I got up this morning early. I had to go watch my two grandbabies for the kids. My daughter-in-law went to work. My son had to go to a union meeting. So I had to get up at 6 a.m., go there, watch the babies for a few hours till he got back. And I knew all morning when I woke up, I can't wait to hang out with you guys and do my melting basket from last week and share it with you and talk to you guys. What are you guys melting? And yeah, like I feel 100%. I'm awake today. We had a great weekend. We did yesterday barbecue at my daughter and her boyfriend's house and played sketch and word games, and yeah, it was a great weekend. Saturday, was it Saturday? I did the dog beach with Semper for a couple of hours, and this week I got to get to the grind. I got to get into my work. And I'm in the middle of painting, just painted my fireplace from red to white, thanks to Melissa Heat, who's one of the Sassy consultants who I'm friends with. She had the same exact fireplace as mine. Hers was red brick. And for years I wanted to paint it white, but I was very reluctant if I should keep it natural, or, you know, if I paint it white, am I going to regret it? And then she did side-by-side pictures on Facebook of her fireplace before, and then she just had painted it a few weeks ago. That was all I needed to see, was that picture or those two pictures. And I'm like, Melissa, what paint did you use? What color? She told me. So we just got the fireplace done last weekend. So now, of course, I want the room the fireplace is in has to be painted the whole way. Like now I want to paint everything. So I ran to Home Depot and got all different colors, and all through my house I have swatches of colors scotch taped all over. And all I've been doing for the past few days is walking in and out of rooms. But I'm going to start probably like Thursday, Friday with the family room that the fireplace is in, because that's the first room. I can't put the room back together. It's in shambles. Like, I'm not putting it back together till it's fully painted. So I'm excited about that. I think I'm going to do like a forest green on the white, against the white fireplace on like the one main wall, and then the other walls that surround all over there where my back deck doors are and stuff, I'm going to do in like, I'm looking at like a minty green on the other walls in that room, but I want like one accent wall and the forest green next to the white fireplace. And we did the mantle in black. So all the brick is white, the mantle's black, and the inside where the wood goes, we painted that in black. So it's pretty exciting. It's like, I just want it all done. I don't like when things are undone. And I have things like thrown all over the place from that room. Like I said, not putting it back till it's fully done. So I plan on this weekend my family room being done. And okay, so we came for wax and candles. So let me get started. First thing I did was I replaced Birdie's Make Sense. I love her car stinkies. You know, she says that they last 2 weeks. I gotta tell you, I got like a month out of it. Mine lasted longer. I don't know, because I keep my car in the garage and it's warm in there with the summer. This was Fruit Loops. And you could still smell it. Like, I could still smell it. So that's what it looked like. Just a little moody. And I replaced it with Pitbull Mom. And it has a Pitbull on it. And that one, I believe, is Salty Sierra, I think. Salty Sierra, I think it is. And I'm not going to take that one out. I'm going to leave that hanging because I love it hanging in my car. So I took a Scentsy bar and I put it behind it. So it looks fine. So yeah, I'm going to keep that one just hanging in my car because I'm a Pitbull mom. So anyway, all right. Candles, single wick. I did raspberry mimosa. I burned it and then I put it underneath my lamp. So I learned something about the lamps this past, like, well, I've been hearing about it, but then finally I paid attention to what they were saying. When you put your candle under the lamp, it obviously melts from the top to the bottom instead of in your crock, the bottom to the top. And you're supposed to take it when it starts to liquefy on top and like bring a little garbage pail or a bag and dump the liquid out. So we could start melting like the next layer, and it's supposed to really kick the scent out more when you do that. I've never done that. I've had my lamps now over a year. I could still smell them, but now I started to do it. I'm like, well, that really makes sense. So I started this week now. I have 2 lamps, one in my home office and one in my game room I'm sitting in, which I also have the crock in. So I started to do that now. If I remember, sometimes I don't remember. I got the candle under the lamp, but I'm starting now to go over there with I keep an empty coffee container now. So my Folgers coffee from Costco, I emptied it and I'm using that. So I just go with the empty Folgers container, dump it in. And I was watching a channel this week that said if you dump it like in your garbage, it's gonna make your garbage smell good, like the liquid, which makes sense too. But I've been using my Folgers can. So that's what I'm doing now with the lamp candles I put under the lamp. I'm dumping out the liquid. Just thought I'd share that with you guys. Not the crock ones, just the lamp ones. I got my recycling bucket here. Then I got through a Yankee Candle Pink Sands. So I burned this. And look how nice it burns. I've had Pink Sands before, and then I crocked it. So it was in my crock for like 4 days, 5 days, and I still smell it. I can still smell it. I love this candle. This would be a repurchase for me. Then I did a Kringle, which I just took out and replaced. I just took this out of my crock, so it's still a little bit loose. And I put in a berry waffle cone. Of course, that's my favorite candle. So this is Kringle's Country Candle, and it's Cotton Candy Clouds. So lighting it when it was burning, you get nothing, like 0 scent. So I said, let me put this in the crock and see if I get anything. Nothing at all. I won't buy country candles anymore from Kringle. I have a few of them now, so you will see them in my empties, but I don't like the country candles at all. I much prefer the tall 2-wick soy, the white soy. The scent and throw is amazing for me. That's what works. So I'm going to stick with what works, and that's what I love. Now my Bath & Body Works. So Bath & Body Works, my Iced Blueberry Biscotti is I always grab one of this when I'm out of it. I am not a there's no scent left, but look, it burned beautifully, and then I put this in the crock. 99% of my candles go in the crock when they burn down, because you get so much longer use out of it. Like, literally, I leave my crock on 24/7, so this goes for a couple days in there. Like, I walk in the room with the crock on, and I could smell Iced Blueberry Biscotti for days. So, to me, you get more of your money's worth when you're crocking them. I'm not a blueberry lover, but Iced Blueberry Biscotti candle, I just love. I think it's because it's that you could smell the pie crust. Is there pie crust in this? Sugared blueberries, sweet vanilla icing, almond biscotti, brown sugar. Well, it's there's bakery, so I get the bakery scent from the blueberry. I don't get the tart scent. I don't like the tart. When a fruit's scent is smells tarty, I don't like that. So Iced Blueberry Biscotti, if you like blueberry and you like bakery, I highly recommend. If you've never had it, let me know if you've ever had Iced Blueberry Biscotti and your thoughts. Pink lemonade, I've gotten through so many of these. I think I've gotten through a few already this summer. And the one thing with the pink lemonade is it does start to get a little bit sooty on the wax. So it goes under the lamp or in the crock. I can't remember what I did with this one. It might have went under the lamp. But yeah, I mean, it's going to go under the lamp or crock whether it gets sooty or it doesn't most of the time. Then I did a Market Peach and Strawberry Pound Cake. This will always, I'm so happy they blended. This started to tunnel, so that went into the this went under a lamp actually, because I was dumping the wax when it got liquidy. I don't even know what I'm saying. So I really should carry a paper towel. I've just been dumping them. They're going to start grabbing a paper towel and wiping them. Either way, it doesn't matter. It smells so, so good. I love that candle. I have like 2 backups of it. Raspberry mimosa. I love. I have it in single wick. I have it in 3 wick. And burning it, it got sooty. And it went into the crock. Yes, this one was crocked. So that's raspberry mimosa. And oh, I love this candle so much. I really hope they bring this back next year. It's the Sea Salt and Balsam. And this is the Salted Ocean Air, Crisp Coastal Waves, and Oceanside Balsam. Yeah. And that's Seaside and Balsam. And you could see that. See how the wicks moved? It went in this was in the crock. Love this candle. The scent and throws a 10. The scent's a 10, the throw's a 10. Same with the pink lemonade. I mean, all of them. Like, they're really excellent performance. Every one of those candles I would repurchase, except the Kringle Country candle. And a lot of them I have, they're multiple from last year purchases. Wax. Okay. So we tried to focus this week on Sassy Girl Aroma a lot, but I did veer off and do others also. So I did a sample of Cotton Candy Craze from L3. So last week when I did my empties, I did a cotton candy frosting from Sassy Wax Melts. And I had said, I believe in my video, that I just wasn't crazy about that cotton candy scent of Sassy Wax Melts. I don't like their cotton candy scent. L3, loved it. This was an authentic cotton candy scent. Like if you go up to the boardwalk and when they first put that fresh cotton candy in your hand, the aroma that comes off of it, that sugar, sweetness, exactly what this was. And I had a sample. I put it in my basement warmer and it went all day and night. And the next morning I still smelled it. I didn't even have to change out. I think I even might have left it in for like a whole day and a half. So this was excellent. L3's cotton candy. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it to the side into my basket that I keep things I know I love. So next year when I look for summery scents, I know to grab L3's cotton candy. I would love to have cotton candy frosting like just by itself as a blender, or not even a blender. Like I can blend it or not blend it. That would go good with a bakery too. Then I did Rose Girls. I did Blooper Beach. It's Ocean Fresh Laundry, Blue Floral, Musk, Seagrass, Salty Air, and a touch of vanilla. So I had 2 mini melters, and I had half a mini melter bag left in one and a full of the other. So I did it everywhere, all my open concept. I just put two cubes into all my warmers, and I wrote on here a heart that this was great, and I will absolutely repurchase in 2023, I wrote. So if she offers this next spring, summer, I will definitely get more of this. So I'm going to put this one aside, this I could throw because I don't need both. Oh, I didn't do, okay. Slow down, Natalie, slow down. I have 2 other samples. I don't know why I veered off to that. Okay, Blue Shanty. It was a sample from Sassy Girl Aroma. I think because of my head, I was just going to do Sassy Girl at the end. But let me just do my samples and get those finished. So, Blue Shanty. It was too florally for me, and it just smelled like perfume. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I give the Scent and Throw a 4. This would not be, even now opening it, it's just too florally and perfumey to me. So I didn't like Blue Shanty. I don't like perfumey scents. When in Rome. So that's When in Rome. When in Rome, I wrote very light. So that's what my note says. So it smells stronger on cold than it does on warm. So these are done in my basement warmer that gives excellent throw. So as soon as you walk down the stairs into my finished basement, I have a really good warmer, and you know it's good when you open the upstairs door and you immediately know what you're warming and you smell it. Or when I pull in my garage and I get out of my car and I could smell it through the door, because when I open the garage door, it leads to the finished basement. So I always know, well, with this, you could hardly smell it. So that was one. And I can't blame this one on the AC, because I have heat in my basement, but not AC. It stays cool down there in the summer pretty much. But yeah, there's no AC to say it was the AC on that. Okay, back to L3. Okay, so I did a little bit of L3. I'm probably not going to say this right. Telekinesis. Telekinesis. I'm probably saying that wrong. You're all probably screaming at your screens. I'm sorry. It's Bakery Bomb White Elephant Exchange Sugared Shortbread. So last year, I remember when people were requesting this from her, I thought, oh, that must be really good. I saw a lot of people asking her in their requests, to make this. So I grabbed like four puppy packs of this, because I said it must be good. Everyone's asking. When I warmed it during the winter, I wasn't getting much of a scent or throw. So I didn't warm it again after that. I pulled it out the other night, and there was like half this bag left. And I pulled it out the other night. I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? Just let this sit here. Let me warm it. So before I was going to bed, I put it in my 2 warmers in my bedroom. And I was laying down. I was reading. And all of a sudden, I'm like, what did I put in the warmers? And I always keep this. Like, I'll keep this by the warmer until I know my opinion on it. And then I, put it away when I'm ready to change it out. This was so good. So I think it just needed to cure more. It needed to sit. So I have 2 more bags of this, and I'm so happy because I thought it was a dud, and it's not. It's either that, or maybe I warmed it on a day during the winter when I was a little stuffed up or something, or it could have been just me. I don't know, but I'm so happy that I retried this and I loved it. It was really, really good. I talked to you guys about my absolute favorite summer day with warming, and that was when I did Destination Salty Sierra with Scentssy's Rainbow Sherbet. I had a loaf of Salty Sierra of Destination. I actually have a backup loaf. I'm so happy. When she opens September 1st, I'm going to get 2 more backups of her Salty Sierra. It's my favorite. That was my favorite day of this summer. Hands down, was when I did that blend through my house. It was so good. My second best day was this week when I mixed L3's, and I have 2 more loaves of her beach nights. I know I've seen a video, somebody that doesn't like her beach nights. I love her beach nights. I mixed her beach nights that I have used first, so I knew to use this first because I have 2 backups, 2 more loaves of it. And I wanted to make sure I wrote use first because this was the oldest. And I mixed it. I had a half a bag of this in my half empty bucket I keep of today is October 3rd. So I mixed beach nights, and today is October 3rd. And then I noticed in my jar I actually have a blend of Jenny's L3. That is, she blends beach nights in October 3rd. So I have plenty now of beach nights, and today's October 3rd because I have a whole backup loaf or 2 of today's October 3rd. And I have 2 backups, I know that, of beach nights. And then I have a bunch of her puppy packs, I think they are, of it blended. This was my second favorite. I'm not even, they were both even, those were the 2 best days I've had this summer, was with Destination and Scentsy mix and this mix. It was so, so good. One, I did not have to change out my warmers. I went to the beach that day. I got home around 3 o'clock. I had my warmers ready and clean because I knew when I got home, I'm just going to and I threw my wax in. It went all night and all the next day. I did not shut my warmers off till the following night. And this was great. I don't even need to save these because I already know her today's October 3rd. Will always be in my collection, and her beach nights. Okay, then I had half a bag of Rose Girls lemon glazed jelly donuts, which is Sicilian lemon cookies and jelly donuts. I had I'm sorry. I had a full mini melter bag and half the mini melter bag. So it didn't cover all my open concept. I wanted the game room, family room, dining room, kitchen, my home office, which were all on this end. I wanted everything lemon for that day. I was going to be home all day. I had to work from home and I just wanted to smell lemon bakery. So I needed a few more cubes of lemon bakery to complete. So this went all over the place except in this room in the game room. So I ran out. I'm like, okay, let me go dig through my stuff and see what else I have lemon bakery. So I pulled Ava's lemon sugar cookies. It's sweet sugar cookies and lemon zest, and it was poured February 1st. So I'm like, okay, I gave, because Ava's, you got it, for me, my opinion, 6 months to cure. But you don't have to, I do. And the longer it cures, the better it gets. Now, I've never let it cure for a year, so I can't say if you let it cure a year, you're going to lose scent. That I don't know. But I know with all Ava's wax, I give it 6-7 months and love it. Okay, so then I did the lemon sugar cookies in the room I'm sitting in. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Scentsy warmers, 5 Scentsy warmers. I have one on the bar, my 40 watt, and a tea light. So these pieces are pretty big in here. Yeah, they're this size. They're like this size, like this. So to me, that's kind of big. So I cut a third off. I did like 2/3 in each warmer. So each warmer got 2/3 of one of these, of this. Okay, so this was Saturday. I did this in my house. I just changed the warmers just now before I started filming. It still smelled. And like when I went to my son's house to watch the kids this morning, even when I came home last night from my daughter's boyfriend's, soon as because when you go out and you leave your house for a while, Drew calls it nose blind, and he's so right. You go nose blind. I'm like, Drew, you're so right, because if I leave my house to go food shopping and I feel like I can't smell something that I'm warming, I come back, I'm like, oh my God, I smell it now. So I came in last night and then I left again this morning, came back in again today. Still in this room, I smelled this lemon sugar cookies from Ava's. I just love Ava's. Her bakery is one of my favorites in bakery. I mean, I have a few favorites. She's in the top. So this was really, really good. And now I'm going to put this away. And the next time I have a lemon crave, I'm going to finish this up because I have a lot of other lemon bakery scents too. But I'm going to put this like in my half open, because I always go to my half open container. I keep a big Rubbermaid container under my pool table. And when I am in the mood for something, first I go into that to try to finish things off. So I was very, very, very happy. Ava's lemon sugar cookies, guys. If you love lemon bakery, it's excellent. Highly recommend it. It's a repurchase for me. I will absolutely rebuy that one. All right. I think I am done now with everything but my Sassy Girl. So I saved Sassy Girl till the end. And, all right. These are my empties of Sassy Girl. Sawdust Days. I loved it. It was the caramel apples. Yum, I wrote. You really, really smell. To me, really all I got is caramel apples, and I loved it. But it is caramel apples, cotton candy, and a sweet, delicious salted brown sugar vanilla. It could have all been in there, but really what comes out is the caramel apples. That's really like what it smells like, which is great because I was in the mood last week. It was my birthday, and I really was in the mood for carnival scents. I still am. I'm craving popcorns and apple scents and cotton candy. Yeah, so like that's what I've been craving, like those kind of scents. So I did this, and so it was the whole loaf I did, Sawdust Days. I wrote 4 hours, caramel apples, yum. After the 4 hours, like what the heck am I smelling? I couldn't figure out what the smell was. All I knew is I had to turn the warmers off. Guys, it smelled to me, my nose, like kerosene. You know when old days, they used to fill the lighters when they'd run out of the liquid to get them to light, the kerosene stuff? That's what it smelled like to me. And I'm sorry, I don't mean anything bad about it. I loved it for the 4 hours, but I wouldn't repurchase it because a loaf is $23.95, $25 with tax. So for $25 and only get 4 hours is a lot to me. Like it is, it's a lot. So that would not be a repurchase. I've been trying to like Huckleberry. I really have been. Like I bought a few Huckleberry blends to say, like I know Huckleberry's big, a lot of people like it. So let me try the Huckleberry Beach because I love my beach scents. So this one is Huckleberry Beach. It's toasted marshmallows, sea salt breeze, s'mores, cotton candy, and huckleberry. And it was just okay. It wasn't, I did two. I had 2 brittles of this. So I just did the 2 brittles and all my open concept. And these are $9.95 times 2 with tax. So again, another like $21, $22. Not a repurchase. Fall Fun Carnival. Sugar cookie, kettle corn, and vanilla bean Noel. And it was really, really good. I really liked it. You definitely got that carnival feeling again of, well, the kettle corn in there, the vanilla. It was a very fall carnival scent. And I liked it a lot, but it's not a repurchase. I liked it a lot. I didn't love it. Lemon sugar is sliced lemons, sweet sugar, and a hint of tart berries. I wrote very late. It went for like 3 hours. I gave the scent a 3 and the throw a 2 out of 10. So not a repurchase. We'll always have Paris. Roasted coffee, vanilla cream, and brioche. Not a repurchase, only because, you know, after I'm into vendor wax now. I'm going on 2 years vendor wax, 4 or 5 years with Sassy. I have to say that my absolute favorite coffee is L3's, hands down. I love L3's coffee. There is that caramel macchiato that Sassy Girl makes that I absolutely love and is in my repurchase bin. And I think she's going to be reoffering that. I saw on her page. I don't know if she's going to do it in the next upcoming pre-order or not. And I would definitely get more of that. I loved her caramel macchiato. If she didn't offer it, it's okay for me too. But L3 is my favorite. And yesterday, somebody suggested on L3 in her requests for what they want, everybody wants to see is a coffee sampler for L3. And I'm like, I am so in on that. Like, I would probably buy 2 of the samplers. So, yeah, I love L3's coffee. But I have a lot of coffee here of vendors that I have not tried yet. But when you look at L3's prices, and if I throw in a coffee and it's lasting me all day and I love the scent, you really can't beat it because they also have the best prices. On the Pier is caramel drizzled popcorn with sweet candy apples blended with sweet cream and a touch of sea salt. And this was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. And it's another one that's like 4 hours and done. And I want to say, is it my AC? But I was warming Sassy Girl Aroma before AC got kicked on. And when I'd say to certain wax friends of mine that, you know, I get a throw and it's great for like 2 hours. And then the next 2 hours, you just smell it dying down, dying down, dying down. By the end of the 4th hour, I can't smell it. And they're like, no way. Really? 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 I'm like, I don't know. Is it just me? And now I'm starting to see some of them coming to me and going, yeah, I'm getting like 4 hours. So I don't know. I have so much Sassy Girl, guys. I got to have 100 brittles. I don't know how many loaves. Maybe I'm going to stop Sassy Girl Aroma until the AC goes off again and really focus on it. Like, put it in the morning, go do my morning walk, come back. Like, I do love a lot of her blends. But again, the cost with the length of time that I'm smelling it, it just doesn't make sense for me. Okay, the next one is I had bought in one of her pre-orders that I just did a haul on 2 brittles, or maybe even more than 2 brittles. I'm always buying extras now because my son, my daughter come here, they all want it. So, and my daughter-in-law, she said Sassy Girl Aroma's her favorite. So there you go. Like, my daughter-in-law told me the other day that Sassy Girl Aroma is her favorite wax when I give her that. So, I got 2 backup brittles of this. So I had these and didn't realize I had these. So these I've had for quite a while and I wanted to warm them. Waffle cone and berries, slate summer berries, golden waffle cone, and creamy vanilla. This I wrote, this went for 8 hours. So here's one that worked great for me. It went 8 hours and it's very similar to berry waffle cone, Bath and Body Works type, but it's not 100%. I would not call it a dupe. It's similar, but not a dupe. So I did these brittles. I needed a couple more extras again for the room I'm sitting in here. So I did Southbound's Berry Swirl. And Southbound's Berry Swirl is berry waffle cone and yellow cake bites. So here's the Southbound's Berry Swirl. I have hearts all over it, and I wrote, this is more of a Bath and Body Works dupe than the waffle cone and berry. But in the end, I'm going to tell you guys what I said to somebody the other day. Yeah, this smells so good. And I really love this too. I love both of them. But in the end, for me, there's nothing like the Bath & Body Works Berry Waffle Cone candle. I love that candle so much. I said it in one of my videos that if I was allowed for the rest of my life to only have one candle of Bath & Body Works, which one would it be? There's a top 5, if I was offered top 5, but if I was only allowed one, it would be my berry waffle cone. That's how much I love that candle. And to me, the scent and throw that comes out of the candle, I enjoy that better than I do with the wax warming. I enjoy the wax warming. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the wax warming. But if I had to pick, either today you're going to have 4 berry waffle cone candles going through your house, or warm the berry waffle cone wax through your house. Which one would it be? I would pick 4 berry waffle cones spread through my house of the candles. So that's that. Okay. And berry swirl, I would probably next year, if I need summer wax, which I don't think I'm going to need summer wax next year because I went a little crazy, I would repurchase this. I have been I don't normally do my half empties because you're going to see them again anyway when they're empty. But I'm doing them because Drew and I did the Sassy Girl Aroma Week. Well, like we did like 80%. It's always like 80% of what we're going to warm. So Big Bird Birthday, which I could smell right through this bag. Big Bird Birthday is cotton candy lemon curd birthday cake. So I did some of this. I like it better on cold than I did on warm. It smells stronger in the bag and beautiful. I love it. I wish it smelled like this on warm. I am saving this. When the AC goes off, I'm going to warm this again. And I'm going to try it in my room one night. Just in my warmers in my room with the door shut and see what I think. I'm not giving up on it because in the bag, it smells like it's great. I love it. It's a 10. Like, I love it. So, then I did some going to Disneyland. And going to Disneyland is pineapple, orange, strawberries, cotton candy, lemonade, and whipped cream. So this was a loaf, and I chopped it up, and I did some going to Disneyland to blend in, like, warmers that I ran out, and I just wanted to... It might have been... I think I did this at night. Because at nighttime, when I shut all my warmers off, only if I don't smell it anymore... It's like 30% of the time I keep what I have on through the night, and then 70% of the time I shut them down and clean them out, and then I don't refill them all. I really only refill a couple, like 2 in the kitchen out of my 4 or 5 I have in there, and like 1 or 2 in my dining room, again to like the 4 warmers in there. I don't melt all my warmers again because I'm only going to be up for like a couple hours longer and go to bed, so it's a waste. So I used this one night after I cleaned out my warmers and I knew I was still going to be awake and doing things. And I'm not a fan of going to Disneyland. It's me though. Please understand, if you love fruity scents, you would love going to Disneyland. I love my fruit scents, but I mainly love them like as a bakery or as sweet. But this is really fruity. It's the pineapple, the orange, and I'm not a fan of orange either in my wax. Strawberries, cotton candy, lemonade, and whipped cream. So the pineapples, the oranges, the strawberries blended together. I just didn't like, I wasn't crazy about it. So that's going to Disneyland. Anyone who likes fruity scents would love this. And then one more, guys. This one I've been working on for a long time now because I only use it as a nighttime blend. And it is her strawberry mint. Just pulling it out of the bag. I love it. So strawberry mint is sweet peppermint candy and juicy strawberries. And that's exactly what it smells like. It's sweet, it's juicy, but it's light. Like in a bedroom, like I wouldn't do this through my main areas because I think I would waste all this. I don't think I'd really get much of a throw. It just doesn't give much of a throw, but the scent is beautiful. But I did learn I don't like strawberry and mint together. I will warm this. I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't buy any more strawberry mint wax for me. I love strawberry. I love mint, but not together. Not together. I have a lot of mint scents. Buttermint is my favorite kind of mint. More peppermint just for the month of December. So, so those are my empties for the week. Oh, I'm 36 minutes in. Holy God. If you stayed till the end, thank you so much. Hope you like and subscribe. I love you guys. I have so many hauls coming in. I think this week we're getting our Teddy Bees RTS. I'm getting Salt Mountain. I got a bunch of them coming in. I got 2 big boxes delivered Saturday. I closed out a party, a Sassy party, a big party. It was like almost $1,000 party. And most of it got shipped to my house and others got it shipped directly to them that don't live local to me. So I got to do my Sassy unboxing. I haven't even opened the boxes yet because if I make a video, some of my locals see it that watch my channel and then they start calling me and want to come here and start picking up their orders. So I don't want them to come start picking up their orders because tomorrow I have business meetings all day, Zoom meetings, and I just don't want to be thinking of Sassy pickups. So I'm going to do that video and post it tomorrow night so then the rest of the week they can come here and pick up their orders. Anyway, that's it, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much. I just want to touch on one other thing. Sometimes I don't get to my comments right away. I see them and I just can't hurry up. Like I'll put a heart, but I always come back and try to respond. I really appreciate, I love when you guys share with me what you're warming, what your thoughts are. Just tell me, I have strawberry mint. Now you must have some kind of a nose problem because it's such a beautiful scent. That doesn't fade. Like I love to hear that. We all have different, Drew and I all the time, we go head to head. Like he loves something, I don't. He'll tell me to pick something up. I'll pick up, be like, Drew, I don't really like it. Or he'll say to me, you like that? You're crazy. So, like, it's all, we agree to disagree, but it's all done with love. So I don't get offended. If anything here you guys love, tell me. Because I might give it I might try it again. So, all right. Thanks, guys. Love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.